Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing more Premier Draft Duskmorn. And not much of a rare in this pack, but we do have a Brood Spinner, which is an excellent card, and what I will be first picking here. Just look around for a minute first, though. Machete's okay? I don't know. I kind of like that I'm taking the only quality black card, and Manifest Red is fine, but it's nothing. Hey, I didn't click on that, I clicked up here. Manifest Red is fine, but it's nothing special, so there's not really any good green or black in this pack. So maybe Lefty will get the message quickly. You never know. Whoa. Wow. Two excellent white cards and Scorching Dragonfire, all great. I mean, how good does Draftsman think Enduring Innocence is anyway? It's pretty good, I agree. Yeah, I like Sheltered by Ghosts better. I mean, I think I want to take one of the white cards. By the way, even this black card is good, but it's not on par with these. Yeah, I'll just take a Sheltered by Ghosts, I guess. Abzan something? I mean, we're not committed to Abzan yet, of course. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to take a Painter's Studio. I haven't figured out like what colors I'm playing at all, but as long as I don't have to play blue, I'll have one good card, maybe two. You could take, like, I don't know, Fear of Surveillance is okay, but Painter Studio is better by quite some distance, I think. Okay, I mean, I guess let's grab a Vile Mutilator. It's kind of the only. I mean, it's not always great, but like I don't know. When it ETBs, it is great. Sometimes it's hard to get that to happen. But I think it's the best card here by a distance. Fear of Falling, it's okay. But I'm not. I don't have to pick up a blue card to get a good card out of that pack, so I won't. Yeah, still not clear where we're going. You've seen I often like if I pick a good card and if there's another good card in that same color, I'll often pick it, and then I wind up like sort of in the same first two colors I draft first, and I always feel like I'm not trying hard enough to stay open. This time, well, I'm not doing that. I'm just like there haven't really been two good cards in the same colors yet. So we'll just spend the first few picks staying open, grabbing a good card or two for whatever we wind up in. It would be nice to play Abzan, but I'm not like committed to that or anything. Jund would be fine too. I do want to make some effort to get splash colored fixing. That's the word. If I'm going to do that, though. Well, here I think it has to be the monkey. That's welcome in any red deck. And kind of the only good card here. Pyroclasm could be good. But there's a lot of red decks that don't want Pyroclasm, whereas there are no red decks that don't want Monkey. Jim? I've only got one green card so far. I think it's more responsible to just take a Terramorphic Expanse. Like, green might be a splash for Brood Spinner, for example. Or I might not be playing green at all. And I'm not going to be sad to have an Expanse in the deck. Could just play Boros, even? Maybe? We'll see. Who am I drafting with? Serpiente. I think that's Spanish for serpent, right? For snake. Miyagi Shishu? I don't know if that's just a Japanese name or what. Or if it means something more specific. What is this? This is a pretty lame pack. I guess... Like, I think the Leech is the best card here, but it's not going to go well in any of the black decks I feel like I'm playing. So I could take a Clown, which would be good in Boros. But I think the Leech is just okay as a 2-mana 2/2 that sometimes does drain your opponent a little more. Another Dazzling Theater, huh? Well, I guess it's Turn Inside Out. Still no idea what colors I'm playing. Emerge from the Cocoon, I think, is the only one of these I might play, because we still could, like, reanimate the Vile Mutilator. There's nothing, like, yeah, white doesn't look all that open, but what else am I taking here? This pack sucks. A Land Cycler? No thanks. Alright, now I'll take a Land Cycler, I guess. Could take this guy if I thought maybe a Jundi Delirium of some kind. I don't think so, though. Come on. Oh, gosh. Okay, now I'll take one. Get off my finger, you weirdo. I mean, these are both... Here, blue's open. Enjoy. All right, tough first pack. Tough second pack? Final Vengeance is good, but I don't really have any support for it. I think Exercise is one of the best cards here. Yeah, it's probably the best card here. Smoky Lounge is good if you're playing that, but I'm not. Norin would also be fine. I mean, this is tough. It looks like I'm probably not playing green, and I don't think I'm splashing Brood Spinner. So maybe we're playing some... I don't know. Mardu Reanimate? None of my red cards are super aggressive. So maybe they're just there as, like, support with, like, draw. Okay. One instant and 2 sorceries. Well, this would be a really good red card, but I don't think I want a double red card right now. I think I just want a Cynical Loner. Try and do the reanimate thing. This card is sort of just fine in any deck. It's not amazing in this one, but it's fine. It's another Norin. I don't think I want that. Threats on every corner is strongest card here, but green just hasn't looked open, so forget it. One of these? I don't think so. I mean, I guess this is a creature. It mills something. I guess it's a rat. This card is better, is the thing. But Yeah, oops, clicked outside the window. I think the rat has a little bit more upside in whatever deck I seem to be playing. Oh boy, Painter's Studio is the standout again. I guess there's a Fanatic of the Harrowing if I wanted to commit a little bit more to just red-white and not Mardu. My red isn't that good, but a second Painter's Studio would be kind of nice. This could wheel. Like, nobody really wants this card, right? Although what I want is the land. Okay, I'll take Painter's Studio and hopefully wheel one of these two cards. Monkey again? Having trouble figuring out what deck I'm playing. Another Emerge from the Cocoon or a Trapped in the Screen. I think I don't have like any removal yet. I guess I have to take Trapped in the Screen. Fear of Abduction is a strong reanimate target and just a decent card overall. I don't really want any of this other stuff. Boy, having trouble drafting today. Take a Land Cycler, I guess? Over Cracked Skull for sure. Yeah, and I mean, a Land Cycler also, I mean, they're reanimate targets. Not great ones, but they get themselves into the bin. I'll take another Emerge. Where are my Rites of the Moth, though? This was the pack that had the red-black land, wasn't it? No. I don't know, I don't want any of this. This guy's kind of scary, though. For my many enchantments. I think it's another Land Cycler, sadly. Could be a combat trick? It's so bad. I'm going to need a lot of mana fixing. Okay, the Fanatic did wheel. That's kind of nice. Cracked Skull could be playable, I suppose. Although probably not. Don't think I'm playing a clown. Yeah, I'm not playing Roaring Furnace. Defiled Crypt? I mean, Painter's Studio is a better card. Glassworks is removal. But I have two Emerge from the Cocoon. Do I have anything else that triggers Defiled Crypt? Well, Resurrected Cultist, I guess. I think I want to try the Crypt again. I mean, I don't... Not try as in like, wow, my first Crypt deck, but try as in like, wow, it might be good here. I don't know. I could believe Painter's Studio was the right choice. Ooh, the Black Overlord. Yes, please. Just get me, like, 2 more reanimate effects. Well, there's a reanimate effect. I did ask for it. I think I have to take it over Sporogenic Infection. This deck, well, but this, I mean, I think this should wheel. Nobody is going to want this. And sporogenic infection is a nice... yeah. I think I can get away with this. I don't know. It's a little greedy. Maybe I'm cutting the red and just splashing Painter's Studio? You know, the percussionists are good, but I don't have much fixing, really. Rite of the Moth! Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Can I get one more, please? Actually, the Bedhead Beasties, they're okay reanimate targets, but I don't think I need them. Maybe I even cut the Painter's Studios. There's another Emerge. I think I want that over a land or Snatcher. Like, I'm a little short on playables here, and Emerge is perfect. Another Fanatic of the Harrowing I'm happy to see. Yeah, I mean, I had a big pile of decent red cards, but I don't think Defaced Gallery is going to be very good in this deck. So the question is, am I running Painter's Studio, like just Painter's Studio? I don't think you want it that badly when you have a bunch of like land cyclers. Oh my god, it's a Shroud Stomper. I'm starting to regret not just taking that third Emerge from the Cocoon. I know I got a third one, but like it could have been my fourth. I don't want any of this, I don't think. I mean, another Thoughtseize if I'm a late gamey deck. I think it was around here. Maybe the next pack that had the Emerge. Yeah, I didn't get it back. That's too bad. What did I take instead? It was some black card? Was it another Painter's Studio? I don't know. Let me check on 17 lands, actually. I'm curious. Pack 3. It was pretty early in Pack 3. Oh, I took a Sporogenic Infection. Yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily think it was wrong. I would undo it now if I could, I think. Having 4 Emerge from the cold. Well, I don't know. I have Rite of the Moth, actually. I think 3 Emerge is fine. $40 cards we got there, just barely. Okay. I mean, I don't really think I'm going to make any changes. Got a bunch of top-end stuff, a few ways to reanimate it, a few ways to get it in the yard. Okay. Oh, is my mana base right? 8, 8, and 1? Sure. Well, it's a nice change of pace to be done with the deck at the same time I'm done with the draft. It usually takes me forever to make a few cuts. Sure. Pretty slow hand, but it is a hand that can profit from doing things slowly, I guess. Yeah, 2 sources of each color already is certainly plenty. Here's my Rite of the Moth, okay. Bookworm? Of course. They always have it. think we're just going to have to sit tight here. Nothing I can really do about it. Hopefully I draw a 3-drop. Like that Cultist. The Resurrected Cultist is not an incredible card, but it would be fine here. Be very welcome. Okay, Loner's a little late. If I'd had that last turn, this would be a very different game. Because I could be attacking with it and they would hate to block. Actually, I could just force it through by Sporogenic Infection, making them sack this, swing in, mill a huge creature, Rite of the Moth, right? Okay, well I can do that now, if I want. And exile this before they can spend mana on it. It doesn't seem that great. Okay, found something else to do. Great. Okay, I enchant my own creature, and I make them sack something. Yes, take action. The Shroud Stomper, I think? Actually, making them sack this enchantment Mutilator is kind of cute. Yeah, and that'll clear the way for Loner to attack again, hopefully. They left up only 1 blue mana, so most of the blue counterspells are double blue. I think we just go for this. Well, okay, their point is that they have something lame to sacrifice. And they only have 4 mana, so I don't necessarily have to do this right now. Maybe I can afford to get the Crypt online? Let's attack. They're going to tap it down with Flood Pit's Drowner, but then it still goes off. Let's tap that down. Wow, shouldn't you have done that? Oh, well, I guess the point is you still have a blocker, but the Leech wasn't getting in anyway? I don't know, shouldn't you have surprised me with this? Weird. Okay, but now we definitely know that Rite of the Moth is resolving if that's what I choose to do. I mean, I guess this attack is fine with me. If they want to trade, I don't mind. Okay. Yeah, may as well do this. I could have, been greedy and played the Crypt. But I think getting this out while they have no counterspell mana up is worthwhile. Probably they just don't have a counterspell in hand, because otherwise they wouldn't have done what they did last turn, but... just in case. Get some value out of Rite of the Moth first. Make sure it resolves, rather. Value would be playing this first, but that's pretty greedy. Oof. That's good news for me. Oh, they get a Monstrous Emergence. And I guess they're a mill deck, so maybe they don't want the Monstrous Emergence. Oh, it has to be permanence. I don't care about this, so I'm not gonna exercise it or something. I could just play Crypt and pick back up Cynical Loner. Do I care about that? I don't think so. So I could play Crypt and do nothing, or I could Fanatic of the Harrowing to filter through this land. But I kind of want the land, right? For Rite of the Moth again. So I think we just spend the turn getting Defiled Crypt online. Although, I mean, oh shit, it tapped wrong. Well, I've taken away my choice. I should have left black, and then I had decided, I think, that it was fine to pick up Cynical Loner with it. It gets me a 2/2, puts a 3/1 in hand. Seems okay. But then I forgot to stop Auto Tapper from ruining me. Yeah, please, keep playing cards that don't do anything. Oh yeah, mill me. Oh no, my deck! I'll never get to cast this Cracked Skull now. You're just gonna make a 3/3? Really? Okay. Not even that. Huh. I guess I'll attack first. See if that's resolving. Or see if that damage is getting in. It is. Oh, I don't really want to play. Whoops. There was a reason I didn't want to play that land. I wanted the land for Rite of the Moth, but I don't actually have anything to Moth. I can take back the Loner. It's not terrible. Uses my mana reasonably well. Yeah. I mean, if they mill me again, then I'll kind of maybe wish I had this, but I have other ways to get creatures, good creatures back out of the yard. Let's just take a Loner. 6 mana for a 3/1. Oh yeah, the leech triggers with the horror tokens because they're enchantments. I could still lose this for sure if they can deal with the flyer. I don't think they're going to win by milling me out. Wow, that's a lot of crabs. Nice. Okay, so they're just going to show me what their deck does. It's crab number 4 if you're keeping track at home. They want to look at as much of my deck as possible. Sure. Yeah. Okay, well, that looked free. Just reanimate a Vile Mutilator and they don't have any way to deal with the board at all. Somehow their deck wins without caring about creatures, I guess. Blue or green spells? No thanks. How about red or green spells? Just what I wanted. There's some red spells in my sideboard. Well, a good first showing for the deck, at least. If I'd had the Cynical Loner on 2, as I said, the game would have been a lot faster. I can't keep this. This hand does not do a damn thing. I can keep this. This hand does everything. Pitch my Fanatic? Cracked Skull's not amazing, but it's fine. And I wouldn't mind a little bit of hand disruption. Oh, hello. That's a nice card. You can impend this for 2, huh? I guess I'll leech first, though. So I don't actually have anything to do with the node card just yet. I kind of like Cracked Skull first. It's mana efficient and it disrupts whatever they're trying to do over there. Maybe I can just cast this for 5. The Swarm Weaver, huh? Black, green, blue, and white. So they could cast the Swarm Weaver. Defiled Crypt gets them the Swarm Weaver back, but it's inconvenient for them. On the other hand, I could make them discard the Crypt and then just exile the Swarm Weaver. When they play it? Yeah, because I don't really want them getting the horror tokens when they do this either. Okay, I mean, I don't know. This should be fairly telling that I have a way to deal with the Swarm Weaver, but what can I do? Yeah, so they're not going to commit it. That makes sense. I mean, I might need a target to Sheltered by Ghosts, but I guess I'll find something, question mark. Yeah. They're being aggressive enough. I don't think I can just sit here doing nothing. That's the worst. Because now, well, no, maybe it's great. Because now impending this is actually sort of doing something. Very funny. Okay. I was hoping I would hit a big creature that I could then reanimate. But I mean, it puts 1 in your hand. So, no, if I had hit something, I could have taken the leech and left the big thing in the yard. No blocks. Okay, they're just dumping stuff out because I've shown I don't care about the Swarm Weaver. Very reasonable. I guess just pass? This sucks. Are they really going to wait till they have Delirium? It seems like it's going to be a while. What do you mean Delirium 0 out of 4? My graveyard's empty. That's not what I asked. Okay, my opponent's graveyard has 3 Deliriums. mean, I'm just about dead here, but... You know, emerge from the cocoon does gain life. Maybe that's enough to live? If I hit a land? No? Okay, this makes a lifelinker and exiles a 4/1? Although only temporarily, I guess. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to give it back in a sec. I guess I should have exiled the token, actually, and just blocked the 4/1. That was a mistake. Because I have to block here to not die. Hilarious. Yeah, if they didn't have this creature, I'd feel a lot better, which is what would have happened if I had played things correctly. Really? Yeah, I mean, I guess it would have been in their graveyard, and then they could resurrect with finality, but... Lands were a mistake. Wizards never should have invented this game. I mean, if I draw a land, I can reanimate that like 100 times, which would be pretty cool. There it is. Give me the leech back so this is in the yard, please. And then, I mean, if that happens, we're in business. If I live for a turn? Oh! Wouldn't that be something? And I should, right? They would have killed me earlier if they had a way to get through this. Banish it. Top is fine. I don't need any more land, really. Oh, I get to pick. I forgot. How about the token that they just never get back versus this thing, which is already... It's got a cracked skull, even. Am I getting milled out yet? No. Oh, no. I have to discard something. A disaster. Actually, I can't reanimate so easily right now. Let's... discard you. I think I just want 2 creatures to block with. I don't know. I mean, this is kind of cool, but... Alright, they gave up. The reanimate machine came online just in time, despite my mistake of exiling the wrong thing with Sheltered by Ghosts. I forgot I was going to have to block with it and they'd get their thing back. I was like, great, this creature can come back from the graveyard. Let's exile it so it can't. But of course, then it comes back for free because I have to block. So, definitely a mistake. I can Fanatic of the Harrowing the Sphere of Abduction eventually. So, no problem getting that in the yard. Who knows, I might be so lucky as to be able to cast it even. You have to like also exile something. Yeah, I don't want to ever cast this draft. Hey, Fear of Lost Teeth is so good. How dare you? Against my 4-1. I mean, I guess it's Fanatic. Discarding Fear of Abduction. I'm close to being able to cast it, but I don't really have anything to exile. Oh, actually, I have these guys? No, it has to be a creature. Wow. I could crack Skull, but like... It's just much more mana efficient to not do that. Yeah, get this out of here. Oh, it's a mirror, by the way. Really? That's a weird attack. Because it means I don't... You don't necessarily get much value off your Fear of Lost Teeth. I guess you get to kill the 2/2 then, to finish it off. But that's just going to have to be fine with me, I think. I'm happy to clear off the board so Sporogenic Infection can... make them sacrifice a real creature. Turns out I don't have that. Just creatures and enchantments. It would have been nice if I could have pitched a land. I could have, but I wasn't sure. Could aim at myself to target discard a land. Very funny. I only have this one card that cares about Delirium. I'm not going to do that. I see. Well, I mean, I assume they're going to have some reanimate, but they don't right now. I don't think I want to put this in their yard for them. They don't necessarily have creatures they're excited. Like, casting this kind of sucks. Yeah. And we know Give In to Violence will do something at some point. So what do I want them to sacrifice? The Surveiller, I guess? In that case, maybe I should put Cracked Skull on the Leech. Whoops. That's pretty bad. Okay, I guess I give up. This game, I mean, it's not over. I could easily draw a huge card, but right now they're miles ahead. Got a land in the yard. So, like, what would be great is the... Oh, no, I can't even cast the 7-mana flyer. I don't have anything to sacrifice. No, I have... I can sack an enchantment, I think. So I could sack this. I guess I'd be dead anyway. I don't know. Yeah. All they have to do is cast this, and pretty much anything I play is not good enough. didn't really participate in the game this time. I don't know. I mean, I guess the one decision I made was discarding my fear of abduction. Discarding a land probably would have worked out better. I would have not really been able to block because I would have needed a creature to sack to fear of abduction or to exile. But I mean, at least then I would have had a creature on the board that could deal with their stuff. I don't know. There's enough reanimate in the deck. I thought that discarding it would be helpful, and discarding my 4th land to help me get to cast a 6-drop didn't seem like a smart idea. I think it was my 4th. Maybe it was my 5th, but no, it can't have been my 4th because I discarded it by casting my 4-drop. This isn't a great hand, but I mean it's fine. Double Cracked Skull. I forgot I'm running 2 of these. I guess I did play 2 in a previous game, but that doesn't mean I have to remember it. Okay, I mean this is not looking great. They didn't attack with Arabella. What are you afraid of? It's weird. Does Black-White have anything they could do to punish that? Yeah, they have destroy a tapped creature. Okay, I don't really care that much about Scorching Dragonfire, I think. Fear of being hunted is okay. What do I think about Trial of Agony? I'm never going to have 2 creatures, so that's fine. Maybe it is the Scorching Dragonfire then. Because they could have me block something and then Dragonfire it. Or maybe Most Valuable Slayer? I don't think so. They're on 2 mana. Hand that feeds reduces damage the most in the short term if they miss a land. And they have to specifically Mountain for fear of being hunted. Yeah, I guess it is just Scorching Dragonfire. Kind of lame, but... Missing a land, you love to see it. On the other hand, you don't love to see all the damage I'm taking. This makes them sacrifice everything, so I like that. Really could use a 5th land very soon. But if not, I mean, Loner and Give In to Violence is not terrible. Hopefully they forget that Cracked Skull means Arabella is at risk when attacking. Oh, they should cast Fear of Being Hunted and make me trade with it. Yeah. That hurts. Really, really need that 5th land. Very funny. Trial of Agony doesn't work if I only have 1 creature. So I could land cycle and play Loner, but I think I just die then, right? Yeah. So I have to play Loner and hold Give In to Violence. Glassworks. Okay, that's fine. Oh, no, it isn't, because there's only +2/+2. I just die. Indestructible? Well, I mean, I'm still not sure about the discard choice. Scorching Dragonfire. Yeah, of course. Of course that was right. Because it was just strictly better for them than Fear of Being Hunted. That cost them 3 mana to kill my 2/2. And put a creature in my yard, which could have mattered. Scorching Dragonfire would have killed my 2/2 and left nothing in the yard. So I'm definitely happy I did what I did. I'm unhappy they drew what they needed, but my deck was a little bit slow. Never hit that 5th land. Had a few turns where if I'd had it, it would have been very strong. Okay. I need a way to discard this, but hopefully we'll get there. I have a way to discard this, I guess. Gotta make him sack this. They got a nice aggressive start going, that's for sure. Pass? Unlucky. Okay, I mean, that's not a huge threat. I don't really have time to get this in the yard. I think I do just exile their 2/2. I could exile this because it's giving them a card eventually, but not for a while. I guess this could be a huge creature that they get back when they kill trapped in the screen. It seems unlikely. I mean, green could do it, but not for a little while since it has ward 2. Alright, well, if I discard this, I can Rite of the Moth it next turn. Whereas if I do nothing, then 2 turns from now I could hard cast it. I don't think I have that kind of time. Wait a minute. Is there any... Do I have any 1 mana black spells? I don't, right? Yeah, so there's no need to play this out. Nice card. I was hoping they don't have any way to deal with a creature, because if they do, I'm in trouble. And they should, of course, have some way to deal with a creature. But hopefully I can trade with the 3/2 on the way out, at least. Like if they attack, I block, and then they follow up with Glassworks or Scorching Dragonfire or something. Whoa, nice! Wow. Okay. You didn't actually have to... If Beastie Beatdown is... Oh, but I see. This is what gave you Delirium. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just quit. 2 and 3. The deck looked pretty cool in the first 2 games. Although it wasn't one of those I thought I was going to lose, didn't I? The second one. The first one was just that Simic guy who never did anything. And then there was the, like, Glimmer aggro guy with the what card is that? It's in the graveyard. In the Swarmweaver, yes. That one, it seemed like I was going to lose when I could never hit my 5th land, but I eventually did. I don't know. I mean, the deck seemed okay. It didn't really get to do the thing very much. Yeah, my early game interaction, like I have a number of cards with low mana values, but they're a little bit clunky. And just not enough ways to reanimate stuff really quickly. Also, I could never hit 5 lands. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.